Hello everyone, welcome to Mathworld. This video is to discuss Cambridge International AS and A-Level Mathematics Paper 1, which is the pure mathematics one for May-June 2019, and the code is 9709/13. So let's move on to question number 1. So for question number 1, the function f is defined by fx equals to x squared minus 4x plus 8, where the x is real number. First part, express this quadratic function in the form of square of x minus a plus b. So this is basically the completing the square method. So here I will just write x squared minus 4x plus 8 equals to, now for the completing the square method, the condition is the coefficient for x squared must be positive 1. Okay, therefore from here, I will rewrite the first two terms, and then I will add square of bracket and minus square of another bracket, then plus 8. Now the term inside the brackets is basically half of the coefficient of x. So the coefficient of x is minus 4. Therefore, it will be minus 4 divided by 2 for both brackets. Then after you have written down this, just combine the first and third term. Okay, so that means I will be getting equals to square of x. Now the third term, the term inside the brackets is basically minus 4 over 2. So when you simplify it, it becomes minus 2. Okay, so then minus 2 squared plus 8. Then I will be getting x minus 2 squared minus 2 squared is basically 4. So minus 4 plus 8. At last I'm getting plus 4. So that is the solution of this question. Now second part, hence means use the previous answer. Find the sets of x values for which fx is less than 9, giving your answer in exact form. Exact form means no decimal. So now I will write fx less than 9, and then this is the fx, right? So I will just copy down this. Square of x minus 2 plus 4 less than 9. Then now the 9 will be moved to the left side. That means I will be getting x minus 2 squared plus 4 minus 9 is actually minus 5, less than 0. Then I have a formula a squared minus b squared, that is a minus b times a plus b. So from here, the 5 I can change to square of square root 5. Then when I compare, right, this is my a and my square root 5 is the b in this formula. Then I will be getting x minus 2, which is my a, minus b, so minus square root 5. Then x minus 2 plus square root 5 less than 0. Then from here, basically when I sketch this graph will have a minimum point because the coefficient for x squared is positive 1. So I will just simply sketch a graph with a minimum point, and this will be my x. Now for your information, when you let the bracket be 0, okay, so when I let x minus 2 minus square root 5 be 0, that means my x will be 2 plus square root 5. And for the other one, x minus 2 plus square root 5 be 0, my x will be 2 minus square root 5. So obviously this is my negative. Okay, this is my 2 minus square root 5, and this is going to be 2 plus square root 5. And now, since it is less than 0, that means my answer, okay, to get less than 0, my graph will be below the x-axis, which means my region will be in between these two values. So that is my solution of this question. Now, next question, number 2, first part. In the binomial expansion of degree 5 of 2x minus 1 over 2x, the first 3 terms are given. Find the remaining 3 terms of the expansion. Okay, so now I will refer to the formula a plus b degree n. That is a degree n plus nc1, a degree n minus 1, b degree 1 plus nc2, a degree n minus 2 b squared until b degree n. Okay, so from here, to use this formula, make sure it is plus sum of two terms. So I will write 2x minus 1 over 2x degree 5. That is going to be 2x plus negative 1 over 2x degree 5. Then now my a is 2x, and then my b is negative 1 over 2x. And just use this formula, binomial expansion formula, that is going to be 2x degree 5 plus 5c1 2x degree 4 negative 1 over 2x degree 1 plus 5c2 2x degree 3 minus 1 over 2x degree 2. So for information, this is same as NC2. Okay, and then followed by the next term plus 5c4 2x squared minus 1 over 2x degree 3 plus 1, 2, 3. Sorry, this is 3. Okay, this is 5c3, then 5c4 2x degree 1 negative 1 over 2x degree 4 plus last term negative 1 over 2x degree 5. Then now here, just simplify all these terms. You will be getting 32x degree 5 minus, okay, this is basically plus 40 x degree 4, and then negative 1 over, okay, I will say that I just direct consider, right? So when you look at here, there is a minus here. This minus and plus, it will be a minus. So it means that you will be getting minus 40x cubed. Then the next term is going to be plus 20x, then minus 5 over x, plus 5 over 8x cubed, and then minus 1 over 32x degree 5. So since you are given first three terms, okay, these three terms are given, then now the remaining three terms, just write down all these results. So from here, I will just write down the remaining three terms equals to negative 5x plus 5 over 8x cubed minus 1 over 32x degree 5. So that's the solution of this expansion. Okay, now second part, hence means use the previous answer. Find the coefficient of x in this expansion. So now 1 plus 4x squared multiply with 2x minus 1 over 2x degree 5. So basically, I can just write down the expansion. So copy all the 6 terms. Alright, copy all these 6 terms. It will be 32x degree 5 minus 40x degree 3 plus 20x minus 5 over x plus 5 over 8x cubed minus 1 over 32x degree 5. Then now, to get the coefficient of x, means a term with the x. So this one must multiply with 20x. Okay, then this 4x squared must multiply with negative 5 over x. Right? So from here, I will just write coefficient of x, that is 1 times 20 plus 4 times negative 5. Because with these two terms, you will be getting the terms of the x. Then here will be 0. Okay, so that's the solution of part 2. For question number 3, the diagram shows triangle ABC, which is right angle at A. So it means that here is 90 degrees. Angle ABC is 1 over 5 pi radians, and AC is 8. The points D and E lie on BC and BA respectively. The sector ADE here is a part of circle at center with center A, and it's such that BCD, okay, BCD is over here, this is BCD, is a tangent to the arc DESD. So this is tangent, that means here is 90 degrees. Right, now first part, find the length of AD. Okay, AD, this is length. Now, from here, ADC is a right angle triangle. Okay, because the BDC is a tangent. So, but then, if I need to find AD, I need to find the angle, either DAC or DCA. So now here, since I know that here is 90 degrees, okay, and here is also 90, ADB, so I can find what is this. So with this angle, then I can calculate what is the angle next to it. So from here, I will say angle BAD, it will be, since here is pi over 2, right angle triangle, right? That means the total of these two angles will be another pi over 2. So I will say that it will be pi over 2 minus 1 over 5 pi. And this is going to be 3 over 10 pi. Okay, so if here is 3 over 10 pi, right? So, which means this is 3 over 10 pi. Then, I know that this is going to be 1 over 5 pi. Right, here is 1 over 5 pi. So now, you can say this is also 3 over 10 pi. Okay, so angle BAD equals to angle ACD, which is 3 over 10 pi. Right, so now here I can say now AD is the opposite side of 3 over 10 pi, and the 8 AC, it is hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, that is sine. So I will say from triangle ADC, sine angle ACD equals to AD over AC. Okay, then now my AD, because now we need to find AD, so which means my AD is basically AC times sine angle ACD. So now my AC is basically 8. Then sine angle ACD is 3 over 10 pi. Therefore, this is going to be 6.47. Okay, this is the first option. Another option is you can just use this pi 1 over 5 pi. So to get the AD, that will be cos. Alright, so another option is or cos AD DAC, cos angle DAC. That is AD over AC. So this angle DAC is basically 1 over 5 pi, because that is another 90 degrees right angle triangle. So therefore you get cos 1 over 5 pi equals to AD over 8. And then you will be getting the same answer. 1 over 5 pi. Alright. So now, next question. Part 2, find the area of the shaded region. So look at here, area of shaded region basically is the area of sector plus the area of triangle. Since I know this angle, right? So probably I will just use, now for your information, for sector area of sector, if this is theta, here is r, the area is half r squared theta. And let's say triangle, let's say this is theta, this is A, this is B. So the area is half AB sine theta. Okay, so from here, I need to know the angle first. So now, since we have counted BAD, angle BAD, right? So angle BAD is basically 3 over 10 pi. So here, I will just write my area of shaded region equals to area of the sector AED. Okay, this is E. So AED plus area of triangle ADC. So area of sector AED. So since we have found the angle here, the AD is the radius. Okay, so AD is the radius, that is 6.47. That means now I'm getting half of radius squared times the angle is 3 over 10 pi. Then plus area of triangle. So half, since I know the AD and then given the 8, then I need this angle. This angle is pi over 5. Okay, so I will just write this is half of 6.478 sine pi over 2 minus 3 over 10 pi. Because we didn't do the calculation over here in the previous part. Alright, so basically this angle is 1 over 5 pi. So then from here, you will be getting the first value as 19.726. Then the second value is going to be 15.212. So then you will be getting 34.9. That's the area of the shaded region. Okay, now for question number 4. This is a function fx, where the x is defined from 3 to 7. Gx is 2x minus 4. X is from A to B. Now, first part, find the greatest value of A and the least value of B, which will permit the formation of the composite function GF. Okay, so now I will refer to this diagram. When you form the GF, you are substituting F into the G. Okay, so you solve the F first. So now for your information, this is the domain F and also domain GF. Now, to get the A and B, look at the A and B. These A and B are the domain for G. So now here, my concern is here, okay, here, your function always maps domain into range. That means this will be range of F, right? Because the first function is function F. And at the same time, this is the domain for G, because you see the G maps this group into the other group. So this is the domain of G. So which means I would say the range of G is same as domain of range of F is same as domain of G. When you look at this orange color writing, so I will write range of G equals to domain of range of F is equals to domain of G. Okay, so now I need to find out what is my range of F. You see, your Fx is 48 over x minus 1, whereby the x is from 3 to 7. So if I need to find out the range of F, basically I need to replace the x value by 7 and 3. So now I calculate F3 first. That is 48 over 3 minus 1, which is 48 over 2. Then I'm getting 24. And then F7, that is 48 over 7 minus 1, which is 48 over 6. Then I will get 8. Which means now here, my range of F, okay, my range of F, my Fx is between 8 and 24. Meaning to say that my domain G, okay, my domain G, domain is referring to X, so X is between 8 and 24. And now you compare with this domain G, right? So compare with X between A and B. That means now I will say that my A is basically 8 and my B is 24. So this is the working for the question. Okay, now it is now given that the condition for formation of GF are satisfied. Second part, find an expression for GF. So now my GX equals to 2x minus 4. And then my Fx equals to 48 over x minus 1. So now to get GF, okay, this is a composite function, means you substitute F into the G. So now I will write G of 48 over x minus 1. And now from here, okay, Gx will be 2x minus 4. So now instead of x has been changed to 48 over x minus 1. So I will just change accordingly. That is 2 of 48 over x minus 1, then minus 4. That means I will get GFX equals to 2 times 48 is 96. So 96 over x minus 1, then minus 4. That is my solution. Now part 3, find the inverse function of the GF. So now I will let y equals to GF. So therefore my y is 96 over x minus 1 minus 4. Now to get the inverse function, get the x as a subject. Before that, I will just move this minus 4 to the other side, which means I will be getting 96 over x minus 1 equals to y plus 4. Okay, so to get the x, just move up the x minus 1 and move down the y plus 4. So here it will be x minus 1 equals to 96 over y plus 4. And then my x is going to be 96 over y plus 4 plus 1. So the 1 will be moved to the other side. And now once you have found the x, just change the x into the GF inverse. So here is GF inverse. And for the right hand side, the y will be replaced by x. So I get 96 over x plus 4, then plus 1. So that is the part 3. Okay, so for question number 5, 2 heavyweight boxers decide that they would be more successful if they competed in a lower weight class. For each boxer, this would require a total weight loss of 13 kilograms. Now, at the end of week 1, they have each recorded a weight loss of 1 kilogram, and they both find that in each of the following weeks, their weight loss is slightly less than the week before. Now, boxer A's weight loss in week 2 is 0.98 kilograms. It is given that his weekly weight loss follows an arithmetic progression. First part, write down an expression for his total weight loss after X weeks. Okay, so at the end of first week, 1 kilograms. So arithmetic progression, A is 1. And then weight loss of weight in week 2 is 0.98. That means T2 is 0.98. So from here, since it is an arithmetic progression, which means the common difference D equals to T2 minus first term. This is your first term. that is 0.98 minus 1. Then I'm getting negative 0.02. Okay, and now you need to get the total. Total is the Sn sum after x weeks. So means that you are getting Sx. Now, our formula Sn is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So now Sx, it will be x over 2, 2a, a is 1, then the n is x, and the d is negative 0.02. Okay, then from here, now, all of this can be divided by 2, or I could say that the 2 can be cancelled off. Here becomes 0.01 negative. Then I will be getting x times 1. This negative 0.01 you just times into the bracket. Then you will be getting negative 0.01x plus 0.01. Therefore, this is going to be x bracket 1 plus 0.01 is 1.01 minus 0.01x. This is your Sx. Now part 2, he reaches his 13 kilogram target during week N. Use your answer in part 1 to find the value of N. Okay, so now means that total is 13 after N weeks. So N times 1.01 minus 0.01 N. Because the Sx is basically sum of the first, during the week 10, week N, week X, right? The total week loss at the end of week X. So now to solve this, I will just do expansion. So just times in first. You will be getting 1.01 n minus 0.01 n squared equals to 13. And move all the terms to the right side. Then I will get 0.01 n squared minus 1.01 n plus 13 equals to 0. Now, from here, this is a quadratic equation. So, solve ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. And solve this using quadratic formula. That is x equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So now I will write down my a first. My a is 0.01. My b is negative 1.01. And then my c is 13. Now, since your equation, your quadratic equation in terms of n, that means you must change this x to n. So n equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That means here you will be getting 1.01 plus minus square root of 0.5001. Then over 0.02. Then from here, I will be getting 15.1, and the other one is 85.9. So you calculate the first one using minus, and the second one using plus. Okay, so from here, look at here. Use your answer to find the value of n. Okay, n is the weeks, right? That means here, I will say my n is 16 weeks. So your n is 15.1. So we cannot take 15.1, right? So you have to take 16 because that is number of weeks. You cannot take 15 as well, because if it is 15, it is not yet 30 kilograms. Okay, so that's the solution for this question. Now, boxer B's weight loss in week 2 is 0.92 kilograms and is given that his weekly weight loss follows a geometric progression. Third part, calculate his total weight loss after 20 weeks and show that he never reached his target. Alright, so now, since this is geometric progression, first term is still 1, second term is 0.92. That means now I need to get my common ratio. So common ratio is R, which is T2 over first term, right? So here probably I just write T1. That is 0.92 divided by 1, which is 0.92. That is my R. Okay, we need to calculate the total weight after 20 weeks. So now since your R is less than 1 because it's 0.92, so now my Sn is A bracket 1 minus R degree n over 1 minus R. And now after 20 weeks, so S20, your A is 1 minus 0.92 degree 20 over 1 minus 0.92. Then when you calculate this is 10.1. Okay, now show that he can never reach his target. So that is S infinity. So S infinity, sum to infinity, that is A over 1 minus R. I will get 1 over 1 minus 0.92. That is going to be 12.5. Means that for he only can reach 12.5 kilograms. But what is his target? Go back to the question. His target is 13 kilograms. Right. So from here, you just write here, target equals to 13. So S infinity is less than 13, or I would say is less than target. Implies that he will never reach his target. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Right, so now let's move on to the next question, number 6. So given this diagram, or the figure, solid figure, in which the horizontal base ABC is a triangle right angle at A. Here is at A. The lengths of OB and AB and AC are 8 and 4. Okay, AC, where is your AC? AC is here 4, sorry. 4. And then M is the midpoint of AB. So it means that here is 4. The point D is 7 units vertically above A. Here is a 7. Triangle DEF lies in the horizontal plane. Okay, here above, with DEDF and EFE parallel to AB and so on. N is the midpoint of FE. Okay, FE midpoint. Now the lengths DE and DF are 4 units and 2 units respectively. So given here 2 and 4. Unit vectors ijk are parallel to AB, AC, and AD as shown on the diagram. Now the question is find vector MF in terms of I, J, and K. So MF. Okay, here. Right. So just use ruler to join these 2 points. MF. This is a vector that you need to find. So I will say that MF equals to MA plus AC plus CF. No, DF, CF cannot, because we do not know the direction. Okay, so I will say MA plus AD, okay, then plus DF, because the DF is in the direction of the J. So now I will just write down first MF equals to MA AD DF. So now MA, look at this arrow. Okay, we know that M is the midpoint, therefore MA, the length is 4, but then it is in the opposite direction of the I, therefore it is minus 4I. Now AD is in the same direction as the K, and the length is 7, so 7K positive. Then for the DF, alright, look at here, DF, it is in the same direction of the J, and then the length is 2 units, therefore plus 2J. So now I rearrange, it will be minus 4I plus 2J plus 7K. So there's a vector MF. Now find the vector Fn in terms of I and J. So Fn here. Okay, so Fn, this direction is, well, I can say that Fn equals to half of Fe. Okay, so write down that first. So Fn equals to half of Fe. Now you need to get I and J, so look at the directions. So I and J. Alright, so to get Fe, it is same as Fd. Okay, so I will erase this. It is same as Fd plus dE. Okay, so dE is in the same direction as the I, and then Fd is in the same direction of the as the J. So it means that I will get Fd plus dE. So here it will be half of Fd plus dE. So the Fd, vector Fd is 2J, but it is in the opposite direction. Look at here. Fd going down. Okay, the J is going up. So it means that it is negative direction. So I will get negative 2J. And then for dE, dE is in the same direction of the I. Therefore, it is 4I because the length is 4. So I get 4I. So when you times in the minus half, positive half, I will get 2I minus J. So that's all for the vector Fn. Right, so now next part is to get vector Mn. Okay, so Mn. So I will erase all this. So now Mn, just join these 2 points. Now, to get this vector, I will say it is same as MF, because this is how we have found MF just now. So MF plus Fm. Okay, so Mn equals to MF plus Fn. So just substitute the vectors that you have found. MF is minus 4i plus 2j plus 7k. Then the Fn is 2i minus j. Then now here, minus 4i plus 2i minus 2i. The 2j, look at here, the 2j, positive 2j minus 1j, that is plus 1j. Then plus 7k. That's all for the mn vector. Now part 4. Find a scalar product, so use a scalar product to find angle FMN. So look at the diagram. FMN means that it's here. This is the angle. Okay, to get FMN, based on this diagram, I have to refer to MF because our formula is basically, if it is theta, these two are the vectors pointing outside. So the scalar product's formula is vector A dot B is magnitude A, magnitude B cos theta. So now since these two vectors are pointing outside, right, pointing out, then I will get MF dot MN equals to magnitude MF, magnitude MN, cos angle FMN. So the MF vector already found just now. Okay, let's check. MF minus 4i 2j 7k. So I will express in column vector form. So minus 4, 2, 7 dots with MN. This is minus 2, 1j plus 7k. So minus 2, 1k, 1, 7. Minus 2, 1, 7. That is square root of. Now the magnitude is basically you square all the components and then you plus all of them. Then here minus 2 square plus 1 square plus 7 square. Then cos angle. Okay, then now for the left hand side, you just you just multiply each component and then plus all the numbers, plus all the multiplication. So basically it's minus 4 times minus 2 plus 2 times 1 plus 7 times 7 equals to square root of 4 squared plus 2 squared plus 7 squared is basically square root of 69. And then for the second square root, that is square root of 54. And then cos angle FMN. So for the left hand side, you will get 8 plus 2 plus 49. Then right side, just rewrite. Okay, so the 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 49 is 59. Then now I will say that my cos angle FMN is 59 over square root of these two values. Right, then from here, my angle FMN, you just take inverse cos. So inverse cos of the right side, it will be 14.9 degrees. So that's all for this angle. Question number 7. The coordinates of 2 points A, B are given as 1, 3 and 9, -1. And D is the midpoint of AB. C has coordinates x, y, where x and y are variables. State the coordinates of D. So since D is the midpoint, so now my D is the average of the x and y. So 1 plus 9 over 2, then 3 plus minus 1 divided by 2. That is 5 and 1. Okay, for your info, if let's say you are given these 2 points, your midpoint M equals to x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. That's the coordinates of the midpoint. So done for this part. Now part 2 is given that CD square is 20. Write down an equation relating x and y. So CD square is basically the length, right? So now the D is 5, 1. The C has coordinates x, y. So if you have 2 points, and now you need to get the length. Okay, let's say here, you need to find AB. What is the length? That is square root of x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. That is the formula for the length. So now here, I will just use this formula. DC or CD is square root of 5 minus x squared plus 1 minus y squared. Since this is squared, so now CD squared equals to 20. That means square root of 5 minus x squared plus 1 minus y squared. Then I squared it, equals to 20. So the square and square root will be cancelled off. Then I will be getting 5 minus x squared plus 1 minus y squared equals to 20. So that is the equation. Now part 3. Part 3, this is given that AC and BC are equal in length. Find an equation relating x and y and show that it can be simplified into this equation. So the AC and BC. Alright, so now AC equals to BC. So now my A is 1, 3. I write down first. A is 1, 3. My B is 9, 1. Okay, then 9 minus 1. Sorry, 9 minus 1. And then my C is xy. So now, square root. Use the A and C now. Then I will get 1 minus x squared plus 3 minus y squared. That equals to square root of my BC is, use these 2 points, 9 minus x squared plus minus 1 minus y squared. Okay, and since they are the same, basically you can just cancel off the square root. Okay, so now from here I will say that I will be getting 1 minus x squared plus 3 minus y squared equals to square of 9 minus x plus square of minus 1 minus y. Okay, that is the equation. Now from here, ensure it can be simplified into y equals to 2x minus 9. So what to do is just do expansion. Now we expand using quadratic expansion. A minus b squared, that is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Then from here, you will be getting 1 minus 2x plus x squared. And then plus square of 3 minus y is basically 9 minus 6y plus y squared. Right hand side, when you expand 9 minus x squared or square of 9 minus x, I will be getting 81 minus 18x plus x squared. And then square of minus 1 minus y, that is plus 1 plus 2y plus y squared. Okay, so now when you look at here, the x squared is at both sides, means that you can cancel off. Same goes to the y squared. This can be cancelled off as well. Okay, so the rest I will simplify. So now, when you look at the left hand side, you see here 1, here 9. Therefore, total is 10. I will get minus 2x minus 6y. For the right hand side, look at here, 81 and plus 1, that is 82. And then minus 18x plus 2y. And now we need to show y equals to 2x minus 9. So get the y as a subject. Means that all my y should be on one side. So this move to right side and the rest move to the left side. So that I will be getting 6y plus 2y. Okay, once I move to the other side, then the rest will be 10 minus 2x minus 82 plus 18x. Then here 8y. So minus 2x plus 18x is 16x. Then 10 minus 82 is negative 72. And now divide the whole equation by 8. So get y equals to 2x minus 9. Okay, so we have shown this equation. Now, next part, using the result. Using the results from parts 2 and parts 3, show all necessary working, find the possible coordinates of C. Okay, so now here, part 2 and part 3. So copy down this working, this equation. So I will write 5 minus x squared plus 1 minus y squared equals to 20. Okay, then write down this as well. Y equals to 2x minus 9. Now, solve these two simultaneous equations. So 5 minus x squared plus 1 minus the y is replaced by 2x minus 9. So I will simplify first before I do the expansion. So when you bring in the minus, right, it will be 1 minus 2x plus 9. So 1 plus 9 is basically 10. So 10 minus 2x squared it equals to 20. And now here, I will just expand it using the quadratic formula. So a minus b squared. This is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Then here, you will be getting 25 minus 10x plus x squared. Then plus 10 squared is 100. So 10 times negative 2x times 2 is negative 40x. The square of negative 2x is plus 4x squared. Then now the 20 will be moved to the left side, becomes negative 20. Okay, so from here, when you simplify all the terms, x squared plus 5 plus 4x squared, you will be getting 5x squared. And then the next one is minus 10x minus 40x, that is minus 50x. Okay, followed by 25 plus 100, so you get 125. 125 minus 20, that is 105. And now this whole equation can be divided by 5. So x squared minus 10x plus 21 equals to 0. And now this quadratic equation can be factorized. So when I factorize, I will get x squared is x times x. Now look at here first. This is minus. Minus times minus is a plus. Therefore, the sign for the last column will be both minus. And now to get 21, it can be 7 times 3. So 7 and 3. So where I times 7 minus 7 with the x, I will get negative 7x in the middle column and minus 3x. So now first and third column you times together. I mean, you times the first column, that is x squared, times the third column, that is plus 21. The middle column actually you are adding. So therefore minus 10x. So I'm getting the same terms. Final answer, for the factors, you just cross multiply. Therefore, from here, I will be getting x minus 3 times x minus 7 equals to 0. The product of two terms equals to 0 means one of them must be 0. So it means that probably x minus 3 equals to 0 or x minus 7 equals to 0. Therefore, my x equals to 3 or x equals to 7. Now, let's look at the question first. Find the possible coordinates of C. Okay, so now here I have 2 points, 3 and 7. Let's look at the previous part. Alright, so that means now I need to find out my y values. So when x equals to 3, okay, now what is my y? My y can be found using first or second equation. So I will refer to second equation. Y equals to 2x minus 9. So from, or probably I will write from second equation, my y equals to 2x minus 9. So when x equals to 3, my y is 2 times 3 minus 9. That is 6 minus 9. 6 minus 9 is minus 3. When x equals to 7, my y is 2 times 7 minus 9. This is 14 minus 9. That is going to be 5. Therefore, my C will be 3, negative 3. And the other one is 7, 5. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Now for question number 8, a curve is such that dy dx is this expression. Then the curve has two stationary points. Find the values of a, b, and k. So now, because of the stationary points, you should understand that this means dy dx equals to 0 at these 2 points. So now here, I will just write dy over dx equals to 3x squared plus ax plus b. So at minus 1, 2, dy dx equals to 0. So now 0 equals to 3 of minus 1 squared because the x is minus 1. Then plus a times minus 1, then plus b. So from here, you will get 0 equals to 3 minus a plus b. Okay, I get this as first equation. And at the same time, at the other point, 3k, the dy dx is also 0 because that is also a stationary point. So now 0 equals to 3 times 3 squared plus a times 3 plus b. Therefore, 0 is 27 plus 3a plus b. This is my second equation. So to find the three unknowns, we have to solve the simultaneous equations. Right? So now, I will eliminate the b because when you look at here, this is plus 1b. Here is also plus 1b. So I will use second equation minus first equation to eliminate the b. Or probably you can just use the substitution method, means that you get the b or the a as a subject. So it's up to you. We have two options here. So I will say second minus first. So left hand side, 0 minus 0 is still 0. Then for the first term on the right side, when you use second equation minus first equation, that is 27 minus 3. Then you will be getting 24. So plus 3a minus minus a, that is plus 4a. So the b will be cancelled off. Then from here, you will get 4a equals to minus 24. Hence, your a is minus 6. Once you have found the a, to get the b, you can substitute into one of the equations. I will refer to the first equation. That will be 0 equals to 3 minus a is replaced by minus 6, followed by plus b. So that means 0 is 9 plus b. Hence, my b is minus 9. Now, to get the k, okay, k is the y coordinate. This is the y coordinate of the point. So now I need to find out what is my y first. Now, for your information, if let's say you are given y, to get dy dx, you differentiate. Now you are given dy dx to get the y, that is a reverse process. Therefore, this is integration. Right, so now I will copy back. I will rewrite my dy dx. Three x squared plus ax plus b. My a is 6 minus 6, so minus 6x minus 9. And now I integrate. So my y is integration of 3x squared minus 6x minus 9 dx. Now, for the integration of ax degree n dx, whereby the a is constant, take out the a and integrate x degree n. This is going to be a x n plus 1 over n plus 1, then plus c. So from here, I will get y equals to 3 of x cubed over 3 minus 6 of x squared over 2 minus 9x, then plus c. Okay, so simplify first. Your y is x cubed minus 3x squared minus 9x plus c. So to get the c, I need the x and y values. Now look at the point. Okay, you need to find the k. So now, before I get the k, I will use these points first because I need to find the c. Therefore, no unknown is, I should make sure no unknown. So here, at minus 1, 2. That means your x is minus 1, then your y is 2. So it means that 2 equals to minus 1 cubed minus 3 times minus 1 squared minus 9 times minus 1, then plus c. Means that 2 equals to minus 1. This is going to be negative 3, then plus 9 plus c. Okay, so your c is 2 plus 1 plus 3 minus 9. When you move all the terms to the other side. So you will be getting 6 minus 9, which is minus 3. That is your c. Hence my y, I will just substitute this into my y expression. That is x cubed minus 3x squared minus 9x minus 3. And now don't forget, we need to count our k. So substitute this point. 3k. At 3k means that your x is 3, your y is k. So I will get k equals to 3 cubed minus 3 times 3 squared minus 9 times 3 minus 3. So this is 27 minus 27 minus 27 minus 3. That is minus 30. Okay, so done for the question. Okay, question number 9. The function fx equals to p sine square 2x plus q is defined for x from 0 to pi, where p and q are positive constants. The diagram shows a graph of y equals to fx. So it's given here. This is basically p sine squared 2x plus q. Now, in terms of p and q, state the range of f. Okay, so now here, I will copy the function. So, range means maximum and minimum point. That means I need to find out what are my two values here. So I can just calculate f0, that is my minimum point. And then I know that here is half pi. That means this is half of half pi, which is 1 over 4 pi. Okay, so now I calculate f0. That is p sine 0 squared plus q. So sine 0 is 0. Therefore, this is q. Okay, then f pi over 4. So f pi over 4 is p sine pi over 4 squared plus q. This is going to be p. Sine pi over 4 is basically, okay, wait. Sine squared 2x, I miss out the 2x. So here, sine squared 2x, then plus q. This is p sine pi over 2. Sine pi over 2 is 1. Right? So it's actually p plus q. So I know that here is q. This is p plus q. Therefore, my range of fx, now look at the interval, inclusive. So when inclusive means that inclusive these 2 points. So greater equals to q, but less equals to p plus q. Okay, that's the range of f. Now part 2, find the number of solutions for the following equations. Fx equals to p plus q. So when p plus q, remember, this is p plus q. So when fx equals to p plus q means that how many intersection points between the graph and the horizontal line. So there will be just 2. So here I will write 2 solutions. When fx equals to q, that is the lower line here. And there will be 3 solutions. Okay, so the line should be just touches the curve. Alright. So I get 3 solutions. And then fx equals to half p plus q. Okay, so now here, half p plus q. So you see, half p plus q, this is p plus q. So if half p plus q means that, you see, here is q, right? If this q you plus with half p, this is plus 1p, that means here is 1p. So if I plus with half p, that means it will be in the middle, right? So this is, here is half p plus q. Therefore, from the graph, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 intersection points. 4 intersection points means that you will have 4 solutions. So here I'll get 4 solutions. Alright, so now next part, for the case where p equals to 3 and q equals to 2, solve the equation fx equals to 4, show all necessary working. So now I will need to write down my fx first, p sine square 2x plus q. So my p equals to 3, so p equals to 3, q equals to 2, that means my fx equals to 3 sine squared 2x plus 2. Okay, and now fx equals to 4. So 4 equals to 3 sine squared 2x plus 2. Therefore, 3 sine squared 2x is basically 2 because you move the plus 2 to the other side. And now I need to get sine squared 2x. That is 2 over 3. So now, when you look at here, sine squared 2x is 2 over 3. So the sine 2x, move the square to the other side. That is plus minus square root of 2 over 3. And now, your sign are positive and negative, means all 4 quadrants. Okay, and at the same time, look at the domain. Your domain is from 0 to pi for the x. But now we are solving 2x. So I will say 0 to pi for the x. That means when it is 2x, so you just times 2. So I consider 0 to 4 pi. That's 0 to 2 pi. That means 4 quadrants. Right. So now, basic angle equals to inverse sine square root of 2 over 3. This is going to be 0.9553. Calculate this in radians mode. Because of the interval here. So now I will mark all these values. Here is going to be 0.9553. 9553. So just label all these values first. So now my first angle, because of the interval here, so my first angle is 0.9553. My second angle is this value, the green color. Then my third angle is here. Okay. Then my fourth angle, the biggest angle. So that means now I will get 2x, because sine 2x equals to that, right? So 2x equals to 0.9553 as a first value, and then pi minus 0.9553 for the second angle. Third angle is pi plus 0.9553, and lastly 2 pi minus 0.9553. So here you will be getting 0.9553. The second is 2.1863, and then 4.0969, lastly 5.3279. And now to get the x, just divide all of this by 2. So you will get 0.478. I round up to 3 significant figures: 1.09, 2.05, and 2.66. All these are in radians. So that's all for the working of this question. Okay, for question number 10, the diagram shows parts of the curve with equation y equals to degree half of 3x plus 4 and the tangent to the curve at point A. The x-coordinate of A is 4. That means, okay, A is 4 is given. Now, first part, find the equation of tangents to the curve at A. So equation of tangents, we need gradient of tangent. Gradient of tangent is dy dx. Okay, so now I need to differentiate my y. So my y is 3x plus 4 degree half. But you need to differentiate. So differentiation of fx degree n. This is the power rule. That is n fx of n minus 1, then times with f prime x. So now here, dy dx is, bring down the half, rewrite the function. The degree, you minus 1. So half minus 1 is negative half. Differentiate 3x plus 4 is a 3. So then from here, I will just say this is 3 over 2 square root. And now at A, the x-coordinate is 4. So I will just write at A, x equals to 4. Therefore, your dy over dx equals to 3 over 2 square root. 3 times 4 plus 4. This is 3 over 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 4, 16. So square root 16. I will get 3 over 2 times 4, which is 3 over 8. Now, at the same time, I need to find out what is my y coordinate. My y is basically square root of 3 times 4 plus 4. This is square root of 16, which is 4. So now I know that my A is with coordinates 4, 4. Okay, and now equation of tangent. at A, 4, 4. Formula is y minus y1 equals to m of x minus x1. So it will be y minus 4. The m is 3 over 8, x minus 4. Therefore, y equals to 3 over 8x. Now, this 3 over 8, you times into the bracket. So 3 over 8 times minus 4, you will get 3 over 2, negative. And then the minus 4 move to the other side is plus 4. Okay, then lastly, your y is 3 over 8x plus 5 over 2. So that's the equation of the tangent. Now, next part, find showing all necessary working the area of the shaded region. So now let's look at the graph. Okay, area of the shaded region, basically you can say that you integrate, right? Or probably you can say this is the trapezium. So you find the area of the trapezium, right? Because just now I found that the points A, y coordinates is 4. That means here is 4. So here is 4. I just need to find out what is this length, what is this height, right? And because we have found the gradient of tangent just now, so you can easily find what is this. Then find the area of trapezium, then you minus area under the curve. Then that will be the area of the shaded region. Okay, so now I will write here area of the shaded region equals to area of the trapezium minus area of the area under the curve. Right, so now as I've mentioned just now, we need to find out what is this. Okay, this means for the tangent line, the x equals to 0. So here I will just write where x equals to 0, the tangent line. So 3 over 8x plus 5 over 2. That is 5 over 2. Okay, so now I know that this is going to be 5 over 2. So now trapezium area is half times sum of the parallel sides. These two are the parallel sides, and then times the heights here. So I will write half of 4 plus 5 over 2 times 4. Then minus the area of the area under the curve. So area under the curve is basically you integrate from 0 to 4 the graph. So now I will integrate 0 to 4. The graph is 3x plus 4 to the power of half dx. So for the first term, here the total here is 13. Then minus, for the integration, just apply this formula. That is ax plus b to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1, then plus c, whereby the n is not minus 1. That means now here you will be getting 3x plus 4 to power 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, and differentiate 3x plus 4 is basically 4. Sorry, basically 3. Okay. Then here you will be getting 13 minus, okay, replace, or probably this 3 over 2 times 3 in the denominator. I can change to, I move up and change to 2 over 9. supposedly 9 over 2 in the denominator. So I just have 2 over 9 and I take it out. I factorize out. So I just consider this bracket with the limits. So here I will get 13 minus 2 over 9. When you replace the x by 4, 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 4, 16. Minus, when x is 0, it will be 4 to the power of 3 over 2. So this is going to be 13 minus 2 over 9. The whole bracket is 56. Then you will be getting 13 minus 112 over 9. And at last, the answer is 5 over 9. Okay, so that is your area of the shaded region. Now, part 3. A point is moving along the curve. At the point P, the y-coordinate is increasing at half the rate at which x-coordinate is increasing. Find the x-coordinate of P. Now, whenever you see rate, right, rate is d over dt. Since both also increasing, means that it will be positive. Alright, so I will say dy over dt is at half, equals to half of dx over dt. And now you need to find out what is the x. So from here, since involve dx dt and dy dt, I will just say dy dx is dy over dt times dt over dx. This is a chain rule, right? So now dy dt is half of dx dt. Then you times with dx dt. So now, what is our dy dx? Go back to the question. Okay, wait. Let me check here. Okay, I did a mistake. dy dt is half of dx dt. Then dt dx. This one shouldn't be dx dt. It should be dt dx. So for information, dt dx is 1 over dx dt. Okay, then from here, I will just change. This is basically 1 over dx over dt. That means your dx dt will be cancelled off. Therefore, my dy dx is half. Okay, now just now we have found the dy dx. Go back to the previous first part. So we have found the dy dx here. So I will let it be half that we have just counted. So it means that from first part, dy over dx is 3 over 2 square root 3x plus 4. Okay, so now I will equate them. So it means that half equals to 3 over 2 square root 3x plus 4. So the half will be cancelled off, or the denominator will be cancelled off. Now to get the x, this square root move up. So it means that now I will be getting square root of 3x plus 4 equals to 3. So now square both sides to eliminate the square root. So the square and square root cancel off. Left hand side will be 3x plus 4. Then right hand side, 3 squared is 9. Therefore, 3x equals to 9 minus 4. That is going to be 5. So I get 3x equals to 5. Hence, my x is 5 over 3. Now, let's look at the question. Question just say find the x coordinate of P. So that means that's the solution. Okay, so I have come to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy watching my video, and like this video, and also share this channel with your friends. Okay, so if you would like to show the support to this channel, please click the thanks button below the video. Alright, and stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you everyone. Bye.